Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 11th July 2026. India and New Zealand established a strategic partnership aiming for enhanced cooperation. They adopted a 2030 roadmap to guide joint actions over the next 4 years. Both nations agreed to double bilateral trade to $7 billion New Zealand dollars by 2030. The leaders welcomed the signing of a comprehensive free trade agreement. Cooperation will expand across trade, agriculture, and innovation sectors. Shapoorji Pallonji Group secured significant funding through debt issuance. This refinancing effort attracted both domestic and global institutional investors. The company raised approximately Rs 21,500 crore in its initial funding tranche. Investors showed strong interest, with many participating for the first time. This move is part of a larger plan to replace higher cost debt. Indian Bank has cancelled its planned share sale to raise funds. The lender's expected credit loss impact is now estimated lower than previously calculated. This revised calculation means the bank will not need to raise additional capital. The bank's net profit rose 10% year-on-year in the fiscal first quarter. Gross advances and deposits also saw significant year-on-year growth. Bengaluru's housing market shows strong growth fueled by its expanding technology sector. Mumbai remains India's largest residential market, absorbing new supply effectively. Delhi NCR faces a slowdown as premium homes dominate its available inventory. These contrasting trends indicate future property cycles will depend on job and investment growth. Infrastructure development is increasingly shaping buyer decisions across these key cities. India's data center sector is poised to draw investments of nearly $90 billion by financial year 35 across construction, power, cooling, networking, and security infrastructure, according to a report released by KPMG in India this month, as the country's installed capacity is projected to expand roughly tenfold over the next decade on the back of artificial intelligence-driven demand. India currently accounts for only 2 to 3% of global data center capacity, despite generating close to a fifth of the world's data, the report noted, pointing to what it calls considerable headroom for domestic expansion. Roughly 90% of this capacity remains concentrated in Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi NCR, and Mumbai, though the report also noted that Hyderabad, Pune, and emerging Tier 2 locations such as Visakhapatnam are gaining traction as land availability and state incentives push new projects beyond the traditional metro clusters. Milky Mist Dairy Food Limited is preparing to launch its Rs 2,035 crore initial public offering as early as this month, paving the way for what is expected to be India's largest dairy sector IPO. The Tamil Nadu-based company has completed investor roadshows and is aiming to open the share sale by the end of July or in early August. The IPO comes at a time when listed dairy companies have underperformed the broader market. Parag Milk Foods Limited has fallen 20% this year, while Dodla Dairy Limited has declined about 11%. Hatsun Agro Product Limited has slipped 7.5% since the start of the year. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.